Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fellow agents. I am Mountie Carl, and we are back with a weekly news update on The Division 2. Tonight, we are going to focus our attention on the Division beta dates and times, and when you can get your hands on this trial. Ubisoft has released a new Division 2 beta trailer earlier this week, outlining all of the goodies you'll be able to get your hands on during the private beta, which runs from February 7th to the 11th. The beta is closed right now, though, to the public, so if you want in, you're going to need to pre-order one of the game's 3 versions on your platform of your choice. Don't worry, I'm sure that you can pre-order or cancel if it's not up to snuff, and you can still get in at the last minute. If you want to pre-order it on PC though, you'll need to do so through the Epic Game Store or through Uplay, as it will not be available for sale on Steam, as you may have noticed. The Division 2 will be available come March 15th for everyone to play. That's our TLDW, too long didn't watch. Now, let's get to the meat of the bones in this news story right now on the pause screen. It has been a year of waiting, agents, the hype, the excitement, but the time has finally come and arrived to actually do all the things, because we are quite literally 7 days away from the launch of the Division 2 beta. Now, if you did not sign up, not all is lost. Anyone who wanted to pre-order the game will get an invite. That's right. If you want a guaranteed chance at getting into the beta, all you got to do is pre-order, and if you don't like it, honestly, all you got to do is cancel after that. This is really just a decision as to whether or not you're going to buy it. For all my hardcore fans out there, I know you would never do something like that, but you have until February 7th, and I'm sure that you could go ahead and pre-order during that time and still get in. If you did not pre-order, I'm guessing that you have a very small, minute chance of getting into the beta if you did sign up, as it will help Ubisoft sway some people from that I might pre-order to the pre-order stage and get them in there, and as you discover the many changes and improvements that have been made from the original Division 1 game. Players invited to the beta test will be able to begin preloading the beta on February 6th at 6 p.m. in Japan. On the Asiatic regions, you will be able to do it at 8 p.m., at 10 a.m. in the Middle Eastern times and the UK regions, and 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for anyone in the Americas. You will be able to log in and play the game exactly 24 hours later from that time, and it will end at roughly the exact same time on February 11th. So while it does end on the 11th, it ends roughly after midnight on the 11th. So really, it's going to end on February 10th. There is some speculation as to how much of the game you will be able to play, but that trailer has been sent out, so you will now know all of the stuff. So let's go ahead and go over all of the items that you'll be able to play. I do have to preface this, as many people will ask, and the answer is no. No, the answer is always no. None of your progress from the beta will be carried over to the original games. Nothing, none of it, ever will be carried over to the original games. Everyone will start fresh on March 15th, except for the people who purchase Gold or Ultimate Editions. Those people will be able to start earlier, as from what I've read. So it may be same start time. But from what I've read, if you purchase the Gold or Ultimate Edition, you may be able to play earlier. During the beta, players will be able to enjoy a large number of activities, including the main mission from Graham Washington Hotel and Jefferson Trade Center, as well as 5 additional side missions outside that in the overall world. There will also be Control Point and other activities, as well in the open world participation areas. For those PvP agents, Dark Zone East and Skirmish PvP modes will be available, and as a special added bonus, on February 8th, please check that they will unlock 3 level 30 characters for everybody, and you will be treated to some of the game's endgame missions to demonstrate what the endgame will be like. So you can go ahead and get that idea as to what is going to be like once you get out there. Each of the level 30 characters will unlock and have their each and very own specializations, so you'll be able to test out the crossbow, the grenade launcher, and maybe get an idea as to which character you're going to want to run through. But for me, probably will make all the characters and go from there. So there you have it. We are just a month and 15 days away from launch. Like I said, unless you ordered one of the many money-making copies, then your wait is only a few days shorter. For all the Division news, don't forget to sub to our channel, hit that like button, and keep it right here on the pause screen. I'm Mountie Carl. Unpause.